Hello friends, my name is Dr. Bharath Chandra. Videos are meant for the benefit of society. Today's topic, 3 tips to select future multi-bagger stocks. Everybody wants to earn high returns from stock markets. People want to buy stocks which can become multi-baggers in the future. Multi-baggers are stocks that multiply many times in a few years. For example, stock price multiplying by 3 to 4 times in 4 years, etc. Many people think that multi-baggers can happen only if you buy a small cap stock at a very low price. This is not the definition or meaning of multi-bagger. Any stock which multiplies well over a period of time can be classified as multi-bagger. For example, Titan shares were around 305 rupees in December 2016. Today, it is around 2300 per share. It has multiplied by almost 8 times in the last 5.5 years. It is a multi-bagger. There are many similar stories with many other large cap and mid cap stocks. Although nobody will know how much a stock will appreciate in the coming years, we can follow some basic parameters to find out some stocks with some good returns. This is like buying a property after enough research and knowing that it will give good returns. You may know how much it will appreciate but are confident that it will grow well. The following are 3 points to keep in mind when doing research for long term. Number 1, monopoly, duopoly or high market share in sector. It is always helpful when a company you select for long term is a market leader in that sector or among the only one or two companies in the sector. Monopoly, one company in the sector. Duopoly, two companies in the sector. There is a higher chance of a market leader giving good returns than a company which is struggling in its sector. However, usually a market leading company stock price is higher than the smaller companies in the same sector. This should not discourage you from investing as SCP in the market leader. Example, HDFC Bank rupees 1350, ICICI Bank rupees 780 are market leaders in the banking sector as of now. Their prices are much higher than IDFC First Bank, and that is rupees 35, or Karnataka Bank at rupees 71. Most investors, even though they are experienced, invest in the smaller company shares and regret later. Number 2, long-term moving averages. Many investors also track some technical parameters for investing for long term. One of the parameters is the 200 days moving average line. Usually multi-bagger stocks trade above their 200 days moving average most of the time. So when you research, check in the past whether the stock has been trading above 200 DMA for most of the previous 5 to 10 years. In weak companies, the stock would have traded more time below 200 days moving average, which is a bearish sign. Now 5 years graph of Titan company and the 200 DMA line just below it, and you can see how Titan has been continuously trading almost above the line all the time. This is the 5-year graph of BHEL, and you can see how BHEL share prices are consistently and almost all the time below 200 days moving average. The third tip to select a multi-bagger stock is it a sector with potential to grow? Many times investors select companies which are strong. However, the company may be in a saturated sector with limited growing potential. In such cases, the growth in the company's business will be very less, and hence the stock price appreciation will also be less. Example, In many ways, telecom is a sector which is saturated in India. As of now, there are already around 115 crore mobile connections in India. India's population is 139 crores, in which more than 25 crores below 18 years. So, majority of the population already has mobile connections. Telecom companies are competing for the same customers who might be porting their numbers between the companies. This is why companies like Bharti Airtel and Vodafone are not doing as well as before. Since Reliance Industries has a very diversified business, it does not purely rely on telecom sector and hence it is better placed. Apart from other parameters, these three parameters could help you create many multi-baggers in your portfolio in the coming few years. Of course, to have multi-baggers in the future, we need to hold the stocks for sufficient period and not sell in 1 or 2 years unnecessarily. Finally, for our survey, we are asking a question. Have any of your stock already multiplied at least 2 or 3 times after you purchase them? Yes or no? And if you want to be specific, you can mention the name of the stock too. If you are not the member of Stock Market Academy, this is the time to subscribe, press the bell icon, send this video to all your friends, and video is good, press the like button. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. All the best.